Before we jump into today's math problem, let's take a brief moment to relax and focus on our breathing. Gently close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose and breathe out slowly through your nose. On the next inhale, feel yourself grow taller and slowly exhale through your nose. As you inhale through your nose, notice the temperature of the air. And as you slowly exhale through your nose, notice whether the air seems a little warmer. One last deep inhale through your nose. And at the top, hold your breath for a few seconds. And exhale as slowly as you can. And feeling a greater sense of calm and relaxation. And slowly open your eyes. This multiple choice problem from the College Board comes from section 4 of the SAT test, which does allow calculators. And the problem says, if x is the average or arithmetic mean of m and 9, y is the average of 2m and 15, and z is the average of 3m and 18, what's the average of x, y, and z in terms of m? So have a look at this and see what you can do. It's all right if you're not sure how to approach the problem. You can even just take a guess. And then in about a minute, we'll have a look at it together. Let's start this problem by organizing the information that we have about x, y, and z. And I'm going to put that in a table. And the table is going to have one column for the average and one column for the values. So we know that x is the average of the values m and 9. We know that y is the average of the values 2m and 15. And we know that z is the average of the values 3m and 18. Now here's a very helpful strategy. Whenever you're dealing with complicated average or mean problems, you can focus on totals. So let's look at the first row, the row that involves x. If x is the average of m and 9, the total of those two values, m and 9, is going to equal 2x. Right? Let's do the second row. So if y is the average of the two values, 2m and 15, that means when I add 2m and 15 together, that's equal to 2y. I think you get the idea. Let's look at the third set of values, 3m and 18. If I total those, and z is the average of those two values, then 2z is equal to 3m plus 18. All right. Now let's look at what the problem is asking us. It's asking what the average of x, y, and z is. And the average of those three values is going to look something like x plus y plus z over 3, right? That's our target. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. So far, I have all of this information. Well, let's total what we have on the left and total what we have on the right. So 2x plus 2y plus 2z must equal, right, the sum of all those things on the left of those equations must equal the sum of all those things on the right of the equation. So let's first do the m's. M plus 2m plus 3m is 6m. And 9 plus 15 plus 18 is, let's see, 24 plus 18, which is 42. Okay. Now, I want to get to something that looks like x plus y plus z over 3. So on the left, I can factor out a 2. Nothing changes on the right. And if I want to get x plus y plus z all over 3, like I have in this target, but it's now being multiplied by 2, then I can divide that whole value by 6 and do the same thing on the right. So when I divide the 2 times x plus y plus z on the left by 6, I get what I want, which is x plus y plus z over 3. And on the right, in the numerator, I can factor out the 6, and I get 6 times m plus 7. And what do you know? At this point, I now have x plus y plus z over 3, which is the average of the x, y, and z. And on the right, the 6 cancel in the numerator and the denominator, and I'm left with m plus 7, which in fact is our answer, choice B. So I know this may have seemed a little complicated, but I wanted to write out all of the steps so that you could see the strategy of organizing the information, then focusing on the totals, and then using that information to get the equation in the format that we needed, which immediately led to the answer. So the general strategy here is whenever you have mean problems, sometimes focusing on the totals can quickly and easily lead to the answer. I hope you enjoyed seeing this strategy. If you have any questions or any suggestions or requests, please leave them in the comments below. I always love hearing from you guys. And if you subscribe to this channel, you'll be notified of new videos as they become available. I enjoyed working together, and I look forward to seeing you next time.